Question: are you one of those people who feel as though a college education is a waste of time or a waste of money? Be honest. I know some people who would say, don't waste your money on college, it's a scam, it's not worth your time. Okay. My answer is it depends. Primarily it would depend on what type of job, career you're pursuing, what industry, field, sector you're interested in going into. In most cases, that would determine whether or not a college degree is even required. The reality is there's certain things that you would want to do professionally that if you don't have a college degree, don't waste your time applying, because one of the prerequisites for that particular position might be a college degree. There are other fields, sectors, and industry where a college degree is not even a part of the application process. They don't even care whether or not you have a college degree. So the first thing that I would say to individuals who feel as though a college degree is a waste of time, a waste of money, a waste of investment, you might be right, depending on what it is that you want to do. On the other hand, if you are in fact somebody who wants a college degree because you've done your research and you know that in order to get into a particular field or industry, it requires a college degree, then take care of business. There's several college degrees that you can acquire. There's an associate's degree, there's a bachelor's degree, there's a graduate degree, which could consist of a master's degree or doctorate degree. There's several types of doctorates, several types of masters, several types of considerations when you go to get a college education. But nonetheless, a college education is certainly one that requires time spent after graduating from high school. I personally have several college degrees. Why did I make that decision? Well, because of the field, the sector, and the industry that I pursued was social services, education. It all led to consulting. And there's certain things that I want to do specifically that require having a college degree. There's certain jobs that I've gone after that if I didn't have a college degree, I would be wasting my time if I applied. On the other hand, there's several things that I've done in the past professionally that did not require a college degree. How much money did I spend on my college education? Quite a bit. When I got my bachelor's degree, it was 100% free, thanks to an athletic scholarship. I played football, and I had my 4 or 5 years paid for in full. When I went on to get a master's degree, and then eventually a doctorate degree, I had to actually pay those expenses out of pocket. Based on my own personal experiences, having a college degree had immediate dividends. Would I recommend that everyone gets a college degree? I personally would say yes, but honestly, it depends on your situation. Depends on what you want to do in the short term, depends on what you want to do in the long term. I, for one, am a huge advocate for people to have options. When you do have a college degree, whether it be an associate's degree, a bachelor's degree, a master's degree, a doctorate degree, and in some cases even a certification, you have options. You're more valuable in the eyes of some, depending on what field, sector, or industry you choose to go into. They may require that you have a college degree just to start the conversation. So as far as I'm concerned, I can walk into a room that doesn't require a college degree and I feel fine. I can also walk into a room that does require a college degree and I feel fine. Not everyone can say the same thing. One other thing you might want to consider, and we could talk more about this in other videos, is the concept of a blue-collar job versus a white-collar job. Have you ever heard of those two terms? Blue-collar, white-collar? Well, a blue-collar job is essentially a job that requires, in most cases, work that takes place from the neck down. So you use physical labor in many instances when it's considered a blue-collar job. Anything where you have to kind of use your body to make money. On the other hand, white-collar jobs are jobs that typically go from the neck up. They require more of a thought process, more of a conversation, more of a visual assessment of what it is that you're doing than a blue-collar job, which entails physical nature. White-collar jobs include more conversation, communication, thought processing, calculation, ideas, concepts, verbal exchanges between you and a client or between you and potential patrons. When a blue-collar job, you may have none of those things, but it does require some type of physical assertion for you to get the job done. You won't see the term blue collar or white collar within job descriptions, but it's widely known within industries, sectors, and fields that it's either a blue collar job or a white collar job based on the prerequisites of that particular job. We'll get more into blue collar and white collar in other videos, but until then, really curious about what your thoughts are related to a college degree. I know, please don't bombard me with the notion that college degrees aren't for everyone. I know that they're not for everyone. In fact, I'm an advocate for people not wasting their time if they don't have to. Find out what works for you. But if in fact you are somebody that found that a college degree is absolutely required for what you're doing, share it with others. What are you doing? And for those that find that a college degree is actually not required for what you're doing, share with others. Why is it not required based on what you're doing? I'll be happy to learn more about what your experiences are. At the same time, let's empower one another. In fact, don't forget that Get Equipped TV is all about empowering tomorrow's professionals. Until next time, it's Kaz. Y'all have a good one.